Like, it with Phono now is like it with Balcony before. Drum untouched? I mean, drum is still very good if you can find it, sure. The issue is just like drum, at least without the expansion stuff. Drum is the main line into weapon stuff. And committing to weapon stuff before you have drum feels pretty bad, and you're definitely not guaranteed to find drum every game. Maybe the expansion changes it to where there's enough tools to play weapons early that it's not as frustrating, but yeah, exactly, like 28-hour fitness, the new bronze thing might make the difference.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. Tell everyone you got it here. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
This at least ramps up damage.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Big weapon's so much better. Yeah, I'd believe it. I'd believe it. With any items, works on every board. Yeah, it didn't read that way to me. How does it upgrade? I guess I didn't see what the upgrades were on it. Go ship yo. Well, okay, yeah, that's what I assumed it was going to be. I wouldn't say that that's any board when you've got to play almost half your board devoted to the speedrunner package, but... Okay, so it is the charge that goes up and not the targets that go up. Yeah, that'll... There are a lot of things that break Eye of the Colossus. That is not the only thing. Well, let's take loot items. Whoa, they buffed this! He gives 3 now. Wait, this is actually a really good event. Huh. Was it previously? It only gave 2 before. They're not locked to bronze on day 2 either. Yeah, it didn't read like it was bronze locked, so it's gonna scale with the day too. But I think you can only get that event on day 1 and day 2, so not the most relevant. Maybe you should have taken the plus poison. Yeah, the bronze katana 10 node. We got the perfect victory. Hold these. Did they fix extract yet?
I should warn you. I'm not
Yeah, they did. Okay. I just sold one. I don't know why I had to look it up. I don't know, I could see picking it on max sometimes. You don't always want the reagent. If I'm doing, like, carpet stuff, might be more interested in...
Next time I'll show you what I learned from this.
This being 9 seconds versus 8 seconds is such a big nerf to early longbow. It just never goes off in fatigue. I mean, if I think the plan is force field because we have a defense grid, I should just take whatever is giving me tempo now, which I guess is final dose.
You picked that up quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Awkwardly. Okay, good. It's still 1 in 5 to be silver obsidian though. Yeah, but like the difference between silver obsidian and bronze obsidian is non-existent. And a lot of the time you're just gonna have the obsidian already. Hooligan? Wait. Which one's Hooligan? That's not a day 2 or 3 fight. Oh, yeah. It will do that sometimes. It is a day 3 fight. Well, this is probably the worst board that I have ever successfully gotten XP with. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the risk of flicking Mountain Pass on day 2. Still probably a risk worth taking with how hard it is to get that second XP from the hard fight, but... Where, like, before you only needed +1 XP, now a lot of the time you are going to need +2 XP, because you can't beat Warrior.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Nowhere near being able to play Pulse Rifle. Can take the drill. Like Shield Core Armadillo for now.
Use it
Let's try
well.
taking the drill.
Make me proud.
I can still bench this. Yeah. So either grab the core or ignition here. The core is a bit better with force field. Ignition probably a bit better tempo with the drill. We have the lighter too. Good thing we didn't take Armadillo. Yeah. Why not? Ooh. Armadillo playable again with duct tape back. Maybe. I think we hold all these for the force field.
My fight isn't with you. But if you insist...
Their combat lag so much. If you exit to main menu and go back in, the combat lag should be fixed.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
For Blastors, if you saw it with Crusher Claw. It's just like, Blastors Crusher Claw isn't even really that good. Blastors is good, but... not really excited to play Crusher Claw with it.
Come on in. Let's chat.
It's playable.
You have to leave already?
Mantis for more drill charges.
Happy
We
to
can
make
fill
a
the
sale.
board for now. And now we save gold and try to find Force Field.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Drill science. I mean, it's just early drill. I do think drill probably got buffed in the early game.
Oh, seeing spots here.
Get a virus tank build up to 8 wins. It's doable. Yeah, no, it's just really good playing matchup roulette. Is Rig even better now? It's very different. It doesn't give a fast start like it used to, but it does give more haste than it used to. The thing that made Rigged so strong is no longer what makes it strong. Can I upgrade the drill here? Everything else on the board's pretty temporary.
Well, good luck then. Tightened, tempered, oil...
Like, on this board, it would be a pretty big buff in the early game. But later on, it doesn't get you the instant drill start. It's just like another thing that lets you activate when your Uzi activates.
We take pride in our restorations. Our items have lived. They have stories.
Yeah, you probably could cut holsters.
You best keep moving, fancy britches.
Especially if you've got a charge loop going. It's not like you need the extra starting haste. You just need to have starting haste in general. Like, some buffer boards get to cut holsters when they get Oceanic Rush, too.
You gonna meet my cousins.
Gold Oceanic Rush triggers your puffer immediately and gets the charge loop going. Cool. I guess we could have, like, thrown the insect wings on the drill before upgrading it
Thrown a king, not to
and
squabble
committed to a drill board. You do get a lot of extra value out of early insect wings.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Let's do one more round of chocolate.
Adira is our strongest. Oh, but oh, does he know it. Try Orlin. Or Nufu. Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
The merfolk will not settle for the sea.
I think we beat
want
this.
the world.
I hope we beat this. Yeah, it looks fine.
You have won my respect. A shame you won't live to enjoy it. People here look so vulnerable.
Shielded virus. Shield your opponents equal to 10 times this item's poison. Because you give them all the viruses. Amazing.
I hope you come back in one piece.
Small things remind me of seeds, acorns. Home. I'll never resell this.
Yeah, I don't really want to sell too much here.
Oh, Wordsworth is gonna yell at me.
My
Trick
fight
that avoids
isn't with
underlevel
you,
before
but
day
if you
3.
insist.
You gotta value every XP event at like the top priority. Make sure you have a food friend or toy to visit the dog. Click on Mountain Pass, even if it's a little risky. Try to be strong enough to take the hard fights, but that could be pretty hard on day 2.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
They definitely made it a lot less consistent to be on curve for day 2. Probably my least favorite change of the patch. It's kind of annoying.
Discounts
Still have to
for
find battery.
peace. You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Don't think this is good enough. Yeah, they removed the minus 5% health.
Well, aren't you a lovely piece of prey?
You don't get to pick the fights on Mountain Pass anymore? Yeah, but it can still give you a fight. It's 50% to give you a fight. It's 5% max HP was funny. They're cowards for removing it. I don't know. I don't think it was great design.
Strong arm like yours.
Like, not only are you getting an hour that does nothing, you're also getting punished and losing some amount of value.
How'd I get rich? Oh, you know. Well, didn't think you had the coin.
5% for lower tier. 25% for current day fight, 25% for next day fight, yeah. As being roughly 50% is a silver event. Wasn't great at the design either. I don't completely disagree. But like, at least when you clicked it and you missed, it always did something.
People first, profit 10.
Yeah.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Legit run breaking? The 5% HP? I don't know what's run breaking. It's annoying. Play against Day 1 Virus. Yes. Like a Z sword or Z shield build.
Defeat does
I had a
not
few last
defeat
patch. I played it
me.
with force field a bunch. Mostly just for the cooldown. But if you're playing a large item in the early game, Z sword does do a ton of damage. What if this is just a drill game? It's awkward because I don't have metronome yet either.
Don't tell me Ford is your smith. That guy is temper, sharpen, reinforce.
But we're still missing all of the force field items too. Don't have the battery, don't have the bunker, don't have the force field.
You've just taken the first step toward
We're like,
good
we're a
taste.
pyrocarbon away from power drill nitro.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
Yeah, whatever.
It's smaller than Quixel.
Do I want to roll? Can't afford the gold items if they show up. I
Is
don't
it
think so.
because I talk too slow?
Well, not clicking Lich. Maybe we get the slow metronome. Removed all start of fight skill procs. Not all of them, but the monster skills. The freeze, the slow, and the freeze, slow, and haste ones are no longer start of combat. Thoughts on the proboscis change? I don't know. It's a completely different item now. It's no longer the best shot glasses payoff, but Maybe some boards that just want a faster weapon might want to make use of it. It's probably better for Poppy Field now. It's probably better for dually boards that get a lot of slows. You can play like Proboscis with the slow metronome thing that we just missed there to get a bunch of drill charges. Just silver. Pig 2 with weapon boards. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It is just like worst case, a 4-second cooldown weapon, which isn't bad on its own. It's just different. It's a completely different item now. It is worse in the context of shot glasses. It is probably better in most other contexts. But different types of boards want it now. Ooh. That's really good. Free drill charge.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
That much worse in shot glasses? Yeah. I mean, it's 4 times slower than it was before. Instead of activating every 0.2 seconds, it's activating every 0.8 seconds.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round!
Have a hot, sweaty, much too fast day?
Yeah. We'll eventually have a slow.
Been slowing the Tower District traffic.
Also, a big part of what made Proboscis so good as a payoff is it was the payoff that avoided getting frozen. Where all of the other Proboscis payoffs can just be frozen at the start of combat. Or frozen in combat. Now you can, like, before you could queue up a bunch of Proboscis activations, your opponent could freeze your whole board, but you still have Proboscises queued up. My thoughts on Nessa in terms of the monster skills having gotten nerfed. Isn't it a relative buff to her? She has Clamor and holsters. Yep. That is true.
That's a fine piece, but it can be better. Feel the difference?
Well, we have built our own pre-nerf drill. Yeah, every other character has a much harder time getting a start of combat start now. Vanessa's got holsters and clam. Dually can start at like 2 seconds with Uzi, but... And Mac. Yeah, Mac with the expansion has the 3 slots for a start of combat haste. It's just like, it is really embarrassing when you compare that item to holsters, but it is a very powerful effect.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. You're a smart one for your size.
I could cut the copper red for it. I lose my poison, which makes me lose this freeze. I want this having the crit chance. I don't even know if this is that much better. Well, yeah, everyone was having a hard time with the pigs. The pigs had fairly fast starts that went way over the top. There's a reason why they were hotfixed into oblivion.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Okay, what is this now? Charge the tech item to the right of this 1 second. When this gains haste, charge this 1 second on a 6-second cooldown. Don't think I can use that. I saw this and I thought it was heavy.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's
good. You can do, like, red firefly next to the metronome. Gives you a 6-second start. What is this? Nitro activates at 4. 1, 2, 3. Need one more activation. Oh, I guess this is 4. No, I only need 3. I only need 3. And there's later. And there's later. This is probably better. We're activating it 4 seconds anyway.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
So I'm gonna need one more XP, either take the hard fight or an XP event.
If you think you've hurt my feelings, I assure you I have none.
Knocked on by double diamond light bulb with diamond fangs. Ooh. I don't think I've seen a light bulb in my shops yet. Or crit for the drill. There's the 1 XP. Gonna take that so that I have that locked up.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
I feel like if this run makes it to the end of the game, this is going to be a YouTube video that makes people very angry. I almost don't want to post it. I don't know.
Oh,
Because of drill, yes.
class isn't for everyone.
I mean, we get to go here. If we didn't take the XP earlier, I would have taken the hard fight, but given that we're leveling anyway, and this fight has better drops. Diamond drill really early. Yeah. I'm not sure how much that really mattered, but... Have we seen the new Clarence? We saw it in the patch notes, I haven't seen it in play yet. Plume is nasty. This did get buffed. What is this? When you crit, charge this 3 seconds. Okay. Yeah, the wings were a bigger deal than the upgrades. So none of my free skills are online right now. Yeah.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
So
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
What's your favorite
random
color?
the drill.
Mine is from mundane to magnificent.
Shiny. It's pretty good. Double haste triggers. One win Vanessa. I guess we can throw cinders on ignition core lighter. Deadly drill
may be
scaling from
young
plume
for
is
a captain,
wild.
but I've
It just
seen
takes up
my
so much
share of
space on your drill
storms.
board. I don't know. It's 2 slots that aren't contributing to your drill charge.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
You complain about shiny. I had one really sad drill game where we random enchanted into shiny, but we didn't have metronome yet, so it wasn't even contributing to charge speed. But overall, yeah. Very good.
Just close your
Curio.
eyes.
What do we
and
got?
grab something. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Skips Curio because it's so tedious. I won't say that I have never skipped Curio because I thought it was going to be too tedious.
Hooey! Now
A lot of the time
that's
it's really high impact. Like on this board, we get a lot of good stuff out of Curio.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
It's 10% CDR. I'm pretty sure we beat this. We don't have slows. It's probably fine. Yeah, I said the same thing when we saw it in the shop. I thought we had high rolled a heavy metro. Is there anything at Professor Wriggle that can give me a poison on this board? Toxic Flame still doesn't exist, right? Was it removed? It got removed last patch. I don't know if it went back in. There was never a patch note that said they took it out. It just was gone. I haven't seen it all patched, so I think it still doesn't exist. You could just get a Simon. Retaliatory toxins. Dooley can't get it.
I hope I'll be a good robot too. Just a few more mods.
Spin to win! Ow.
Now, maybe you'll survive the spin again.
Dooley can't get it, as in, at least according to Bazaar, it is not a Dooley skill. Do I need anything from this? I don't think so. Just take a teeny bit of regen because it's free.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist. Like my crew says at the bar.
Interesting.
Another round.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains. You're not ready to accept
Should probably at least
the
buy
love,
the atomic lock.
and that's okay.
For my client, it's personal. For us,
I'm,
it's a job.
at the start of combat, I get burned for 2.
Objective failed. Requesting medivac.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
So we don't need the Aiden, right? I can play the coolants.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
My goods are not for the cheap or the cowardly. You've taken a step out from mediocrity.
Huh.
I'm amazed you could afford that.
I'm not sure that this is better. I don't get the burn, but I do get a much faster drill. Is it a much faster drill? Do I only have haste and burn? Head for nitro. I need the nitro for the start, right? I have scaling besides the core. Nope. We'd be all in on the burst. Yeah, if I had another good tight, maybe. If there was another bug here. Got Metro. I think Metro is part of the reason why it's good. It also doesn't solve the problem, right? I just don't have another item to play.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Defeat does not defeat me.
That was scary. Well, I guess we just perfect victory with drill. This is a really mediocre drill board for what it's worth. Like, even with the shiny. The shiny is kind of the only thing going for us. We have a relatively slow start, no scaling skills, none of the self-charge skills. Can't wait for the angry YouTube comments. Board was constantly ahead of curve that game. I'm not sure that it was actually ahead of curve or if it was just like ahead of patch day curve. I think early on, the drill board was good. I think for the first like 4 or 5 days we were ahead of curve. But I think after that we should have been falling behind more than we were. Hey, Zadamos. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back. They hotfix things finally? What do you mean finally? The patch was live for like a day. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.